Hi Ivo, how have you enjoyed DrupalCamp London 2018?
Hi, I'm pretty happy about the event. We had 2 amazing days. Now is the 3rd one going on still. And I'm very happy about the meetings which we made here, about the conversations which we had in BOFs like the Drupal Business Alliance meetup, and also we had a meetup about Drupal Europe. And so far I'm really excited. I'm happy about the keynotes of Ryan, which was also very interesting and honest as a business owner, showing that it's not everything money, but it is important and something that basically keeps us going and our puts food on the table, like we say. But we shouldn't forget why we're doing what we're doing, and that we are striving to do good and to do well, and in our optimal case we combine that by doing good and contributing to the community.
And that sustainability of contribution and communities and businesses is very important to the life cycle of Drupal organizations, right?
Yeah, it is important, but I think that the more important point here is that it is possible. It is possible to do great, and it is possible to do it by doing good.
Awesome. What about your experiences at the CXO Day on Friday? How did that go?
The CXO Day was very interesting, bringing in speakers from outside of the Drupal space, which in general I believe is a good way to get out of our bubble and connect with other people, other businesses and entrepreneurs who share their experience and help us to bring our own business further. So from that perspective it was pretty good. We had really good conversations.
And all of your contributions toward the Drupal business ecosystem here in Europe started with your business days was that in Brussels in 2011?
Oh, that's quite a time ago. I think it started in 2009 in Vienna with DrupalCamp in Vienna, helping out there. But some of the bigger contributions were the Drupal government days in Brussels with around 450 people and all the stakeholders like the European Commission and Dries as a keynote speaker. And it was a pretty interesting experience to bring all these different stakeholders together, and that's something I'd like to see also for Drupal Europe, where there's going to be a Gov conference within the event, but also other like the business days which we had in Frankfurt and Vienna before that, which from what I'm hearing from others were pretty good success.
I think the Drupal Business Days in Frankfurt was one of the most exciting Drupal events I've been to, at least.
I'm happy to hear that, and I've heard it several times, so it makes me really enjoy what I'm doing and contributing to the Drupal ecosystem.
So the Drupal Business Alliance, that's sounding like a really exciting project. Would you like to share a little bit more about it?
The Drupal Business Alliance is a formation of Drupal companies, and currently there are roughly more than 70 companies which joined this formation, which came up at somewhere around the Drupal Business Days in Frankfurt, which is intention to organize and structure initiatives, especially marketing initiatives around the globe, supporting the Drupal Association and the Drupal community to improve the Drupal ecosystem overall at large, and to be able to compete against other large players, especially proprietary systems. So from that perspective, it could be seen like union and organization. It is an alliance of companies which share common interests and focus on the business side and the marketing of Drupal.
What projects do the DBA have that you're most excited about?
Well, some of the most exciting projects currently are like besides organizing events like Drupal Business Days, which are projects by itself, are two. One is, for example, currently we're looking into the Drupal buyer's guide and survey, to understand better the triggers which cause companies to buy or not to buy Drupal into their stack. And we'd like to push this forward together with the Drupal Association, because we know there are initiatives which work on that, also identifying personas and how we can reach better different target groups and decision makers. So this is something very important to us, to understand where is the industry going and how can we improve it overall. Besides that, I think pretty often companies ask for fact sheets, materials, comparisons. Like one of the things we'd like to do is CMS Metrics, which is an objective matrix comparing different CMSs. And just yesterday I was talking to Jam about joining forces with other ecosystems and other open source communities, creating this kind of metrics, because I believe it's not about Drupal versus WordPress versus Typo3 and versus whatever not from the open source space, but rather it is open source versus proprietary solutions, and therefore we need to join forces with other ecosystems and identify what are the strengths of each one and how can we stand out as a philosophy of doing business and building software and building amazing platforms. So how can we stand out against large proprietary solutions? And that's pretty exciting to me, and we are reaching out to other communities and looking forward to work with them on that. Another project is organizing B2B matching events. For example, as part of Drupal Europe or DrupalCon, this is something we're looking forward to, focusing on generating opportunities for Drupal companies, because this is what we hear most often, that companies don't get enough leads and enough business traction during events. So we need to find the right way to create this value and to match companies with potential customers.
Thank you so much. Are you excited about the enterprise market possibilities for Drupal?
I am, pretty much. I mean, that's where Drupal is going, and we see that everywhere. In the keynote, Dries Butard, we see it in the way the association is structuring the communication. We see it in the way the customers use Drupal, and that's proof to me that we are going into that direction, and that this is the next level of Drupal, or the current level actually.
Awesome. What will your next Drupal event be?
Oh, it's Splash Awards next week in Frankfurt, and before the Splash Awards we'll have another Business Alliance meeting, an open space CXO meetup, and that's it.
Great. I look forward to seeing you at Drupal Europe.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Me too.